hardy farmer of the southern reaches, awaken to another glorious summer morning as the first golden rays of light fall upon your dew-speckled pastures. You grab your bucket and head forth to gather the morning milk. Where'd Bessie go? She's usually out here. Well, you'll just have to milk Cindy instead. Now, you know that Cindy was just here, lowing contentedly, and... Where's the chickens? And the hogs? How can you have breakfast when all the ingredients have gone missing? Now, you saw that! Your whole barn! It's gone! Just a patch of bare earth! And what's worse, it's not just you. Farmer Green, Farmer Brown, even Farmer Plaid. Everywhere you look, just empty fields and bewildered farmers. Well, in a situation like this, there's only one option. It's time to mob. Dungeons and mobs. No XP required.
All right. Now... Boop. And so, it begins. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Now. Difficulties. Easily overcome, I suppose. If I can just... It'll never let me... Nope, it'll never let me get away with doing that. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's pop this here, pop this there, pop this over here. So there's a little bit of lag with YouTube streaming always. But that should be okay as long as we're aware of it. Yep. This is my first time playing it too. And I'm the one who made it. Since they are confused. They don't know what's going on yet.
I imagine so. We did an amazing job of not explaining it. So,
that's okay. That's part of the fun. All right.
I imagine nobody had any idea of what to make of the trailer. Have you played it already?
Yes.
Haha.
Apparently it was too quiet. It's the eternal problem with streaming. I have it's just... anyway. All right. So you've gathered together. Our current mob size is 4.
That's a pretty good mob. I'm impressed.
You've collected your torches, your pitchforks, your cobblestones, and whatever else is handy for bashing heads. But you've got a problem. Whose head do you bash in? You must come to some sort of agreement on who's to blame for the loss of your farms. Thus far, you've managed to identify 3 possible suspects. It could be them fellas in the black robes haunting the arcane ruins of Labaros. They look like they're into rituals and maybe consorting with demons and witches. That kind can curse you good if they've got a mind, but nothing breaks a curse faster than a half-brick to the head that cast it. Plus, those egg-shaped heads look like they'd splatter in really satisfying ways. Or it could be those ravenous weasel people. Or were they rat people? They've got beady eyes and sharp teeth. They're always stealing your eggs and your meat pies. Perhaps they've finally found a way to just take it all. The only other thing it could be is... the city folk. You never can trust city folk. Who knows what sorts of mischief they get into in that place. It just ain't natural. So, you lot have a few minutes to vote and figure out which it is. Are you going for Arcane Ruins? rat or weasel folk. Hold on. Or city folk. Okay.
I have a feeling he actually wants us to listen to what he says. No, no,
What?
ignore us. Well, he has nothing important to say. Sadly, I didn't pay attention.
That's okay. There's in every mob, there's at least half the people aren't paying attention. It's normal. It's natural. Okay, we gotta start tallying this. All right, we've got
Dr. Pigmere for black boys.
black
Boys.
black robe. Okay, one weasel. No, wait. Let's see. Okay, that's me. Okay. Where is?
Maybe that's pronounced Bois.
Uh-oh. Where's the thing? The thing that unfolds. Oh, here it is. Alright, let's see. So, 1,
Captain Derp.
2,
3. So that's the majority of the mob. Or no, wait, that's
that's
Dr.
2.
Yeah.
2 out of 4 have voted for them.
You still have the city folk, and you have the rat weasel. Black robe. Okay, that's Captain Dirt. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta be careful that they don't vote twice for the same thing. So far, we've got 2 votes on the Black Road people in the arcane ruins of Labaros.
One more vote seals the deal.
Well, we've already got a 50% thing, so I don't see how it could be outvoted at this point.
I don't think so. So we'll just run with it.
I think we're good. Okay, then. The arcane ruins of Labaros.
Knew it was them.
This must be them. We knew it all along. Okay, Labaros, here we are.
He lied to us. I had a feeling I really do need some XP with the English language for this.
Silly. Languages aren't XP, they're skill points. Okay. So, you travel to the arcane ruins. It was a glorious city at some point in the distant past of 10 or 11 years ago. It was terrible. They blew themselves up with their own dark magics or something. You weren't really paying attention. You're busy going about your farming duties. Anyway, it's a big old ruin. Very ancient.
11 years internet time. It's a long time.
So, as you go there, you discover to your dismay that someone has restored the walls around the ruined city. You do eventually find a gate, and there's a bored-looking goblin up on the top. Dirty mob. He looks at a piece of parchment and scratches his head. Nope. Dirty mob, not on list. Go back to wherever you came from.
Well, shoot. He's got our names called here. Figured us out.
Okay, so, now what? You have met the gatekeeper. He has dismissed you. What do you do? I'm not sure how much lag there is between me talking and what they see.
Follow the walls and storms in, boys. There's only 3 of you. This is gonna be hard.
Storm the walls with a mob of 3. Tell you what, each person here gets to represent three mobbers.
Oh boy. Okay, then there's 9 of you, or 6.
Boy, our mob keeps shifting. How many? Look, you see if he's still there on the next day. Well, you don't have a roof over your head, but that's okay. It's only raining tonight.
Well, 3 of the mob just laid down on the spot, and they're like,
Okay, you sleep. You wake up.
He's still
The
there.
goblin just sat there and let it rain on him. He doesn't seem to sleep. He just sits there. It's very weird.
His eyes are just kind of open.
Yeah,
He doesn't seem to blink
he
either.
doesn't blink. It's true. He doesn't
Really
blink.
creepy. You're better than mobsman.
Okay, now what do you do?
Oh, have you put a status or?
What? There's nothing to put up yet.
Oh, okay.
The goblin's up on the wall. They can't attack him unless they find a way to attack him, or to climb it, or to do something. I'll have to see. What can they do?
We're gonna follow the blowy plan.
There's, I have to try to interpret this. I think they're doing the big bad wolf, three little pigs thing. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your walls down. There's
Yeah,
9 of us. We can do it.
The goblin's just sitting on the wall, confused. Okay. It's not like it'll make the city look worse, any worse than it already is.
They worked hard putting these walls back together.
Intense debating begins. I learned from my test, which I have to write in 13 hours, and I still have to sleep.
You can decide which of Hadriex' traps you want to run into.
They're all good traps.
Shh, there's no traps. I swear. Not a single trap. None. You just need to come up with a plan to get over the wall. Or under the wall. Or through the wall.
Or into the wall, if you're Mario.
Or
Just
make
jump
the wall
backwards.
cease to exist. Alright.
I vote the goblin attacks you. It just goes squishy mob.
Why would you do that?
I don't
It's not
know.
his job. He has a job. He does it. His job is to tell dirty mobs to go away.
But the dirty mob has not gone away, and it's been a day.
Okay, ladder. Well, you don't have a ladder in your inventory. However, well, you're farmers. You can craft with basic things like that.
Oh, I thought they made a human ladder. Just pick each other up. They're all buff, hardy farmers.
Well, nobody suggested that. I'm interpreting what he's saying is he's going to go knock down some trees and build a crude ladder.
Like the goblin's just watching it just hew down trees and just like, okay.
Hash it together. They're farmers. They're clever. They can do this. You'll fashion a crude ladder out of what's available.
What's available? This ladder is of questionable quality.
You have to have at least 3 mobsters hold it up so it doesn't fall apart.
They're mobsters now. Uh-oh.
Yes. Okay. You climb up the ladder onto the wall. You're on the wall now.
Yay!
The goblin's like, "Hey, I told you to go away. What are you doing?" What do you do now?
The tension keeps picking up. The story is wrapping into third gear.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it's a plot twist. They're on the wall.
No, it's not that coming.
There was foreshadowing. This is very literary.
Oh, one day we'll publish a book.
Oh, yes. It will win awards. I'll probably win one of them Newbery medals for this one.
Well, I just want to see in the bottom corner, written by the internet.
Okay, you're on the wall. What do you do now? I suppose they should look over the city, shouldn't they? Right, city descriptions. Okay, so this city is all big stone buildings. Generally, most of them are 1 to 2 stories. There are, of course, the slums, which is the area you're in right now, or at least is nearest to you. Specifically in front of that gate, there's a small guardhouse that's completely collapsed in on itself. There's a few of what were probably inns that are also crumbled and messed up. There's an old stable, an old ale house, a dwarven beer hall. The only thing that's not in ruins is a big old fairy hive.
So, 3 mob members are looking at what the goblin's doing. Another 3 are grabbing weapons to attack it.
Okay. Well, the goblin, it looks like it's kind of got stitches up all over it, and its skin is different colors in different places. You weren't able to see that from down below, but there it is. And it's just kind of just going, no mobs. You're not on the list. Go away. Get off the wall. That's pretty much what he's doing. It's very annoying, actually. Oh, I should also mention the shambling zombies. Just kind of shambling about on the other side of the gate.
Uh-oh, you got a...
a fairy hive? Yes, it's like a big ball on top of a post, and there are fairies flying in and out of the holes. It has a kind of buzzing sound coming from it. They're nasty. You get them sometimes in your farm, and you have to clear them out.
All right, so I think that Captain Derp has started a fight with them.
Yes.
Wait, zombies? Don't say anything about zombies.
Yeah. You're not too clear on why the town fell. Zombie apocalypse, maybe? You're not quite sure what happened here. As I said, it's city folk. Not any of your business. Okay. You want to climb down the other side of the wall and go into one of the inns.
Fairy apocalypse.
It might have been. You're not sure.
Tell the goblin that he maybe should get some reinforcement to be able to get us away. And then when he went away, run to the inns and hide and sleep there till the next morning.
I thought you guys already slept until the morning outside of the walls.
Well, they're just really tired. It's the mob gets tired fast.
I had to climb over a wall. Wow, that was some hardy exercise.
Until they stop searching for you. I don't think these guards are searching too hard. I'll just be frank.
The goblin's all like, abandon my post? I would never abandon my post. Now go away!
We're going away. We're going away into your city.
So you climb down. All right. Six zombies dressed up as guards, like their equipment is geared up like they're guards, come shambling towards you. Hold on, I have to find the right. Okay. Hold on. No, that's the Weasel City. The Weasel hovel thing. Here we are. You're in the Labaros track. Let's see. So that should be... No, not that. That's not yet. Here you are. There are 6 zombie city guards. Oh my gosh. Did I misspell them when I made this?
Zombie. I prefer zombies over zombies.
Okay. Here is what you face. There are 6 of them.
Now the question is, are they normal zombies or fast zombies? Well, they are speedy. Oh god, they are fast zombies.
It's not midnight. You slept until morning. You did. You did it earlier.
Yeah, it's
you
now
did.
Morning.
It's morning. Okay, so.
Yep, they're apparently armed with spears.
Yep, spears. They've got all the detail. They can see the stats for themselves. They don't need us to read them. They know what all these things mean. Okay, so you need to begin fighting. And I need a timer because the fight is beginning.
Timer. Dun, 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 dun.
See.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, you have to begin declaring your actions, how you attack, how you fight.
It's morning? Ugh, then I have to go immediately outside to not miss my test.
Declare your actions. You get the initiative because zombies are, well, zombies. Yes, they might be speedy for zombies, but they're still zombies.
I'll quickly start reading Nico's test until they start sleeping as well.
Alas, you're a peasant. Reading is not in your skill set.
Not your forte.
Yes.
You do know a bunch of nursery rhymes that helped you learn how to farm.
You know all the cultural songs of farming. Most of your information is stored in songs and rhyme, actually.
Yeah.
So basically every 60 seconds, the zombies make an attack. There are currently 15 mobbers.
You outnumber them 9 to 6.
Well, you do outnumber them.
5 to 3. I grab what's near me and ready the mob for battle.
Okay. You immediately grab another person in the mob.
Uh-oh. You attack with the mob, man.
Okay. Clonk.
Neither the zombie nor he were expecting this.
You clock one of the zombies in the face with another face. They were not expecting that. Okay. One of the zombies takes... How much damage does a person do?
It was a face-to-face blow, so I guess critical hit. 4 damage. 6.
Okay. It has 6 hit points. Right. 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's everybody's hit points. All of them. So one of them is hurt.
And one mobster has been knocked out. We're down to 14.
Okay. So the zombies make an attack with their spears. All right. And Nico, one of your 3 mobsters is now dead.
Oh, shoot.
Or unconscious or bleeding, and whatever it is, he's out of the fight.
Yeah. Ask the zombies if they haven't heard the goblin that someone is going inside who's not on the list, and they maybe should go there and help him. Tries to parlay with the zombies.
Parlay! Charisma check, go! Brains! No, outside. There's a person. Brains! Out there, there's a person that's... Look, you got a spear. Why are you shouting brains? Brains! I don't know, it's just what zombies do, okay? It's what the boss said.
Captain Derp uses the mob as a shield.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I guess when the zombie tried to...
He hides in the among the pressed bodies. They'll stab somebody other than us.
This battle is going well. I am impressed.
I just lost a dice.
We're up to 18 mobs. Three new farmers jumped out of nowhere.
They jump off the roof and join in. Our farms!
Well, technically we're at 17 because one's dead. Wow.
Yeah, true. Okay. All right. So, make another assault. Tell me your creative ways of disposing of them. You see all their weaknesses and stats before you. You can take advantage of them.
We released the mob as a weapons. Yeah, I don't think that was the best idea. I mean, I thought you guys had pitchforks and other utensils.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Cobblestones, torches, pitchforks, kitchen knives, frozen fish, whatever was handy.
Whatever was handy. You might try. Oh, let me not give advice.
Drink Granny's old berserk potion and attack.
Uh-oh, one of them had a berserk potion. I wasn't aware of this. Uh-oh.
Okay, you have Granny's old special medicine.
Probably prune juice.
It's only about 201 proof alcohol.
Oh god. We got a drunken berserker.
No, it's okay. I can still fight. Oh, man. It burns. Okay, give me something. I'm a berserker now. Ah!
So,
God, it burns.
what does this berserking peasant do, Captain Derp?
You still don't know how Granny used to drink that stuff. She'd down a whole bottle some
Lordy.
mornings. Yeah, I know. She lived like...
Even the zombies are kind of wincing as they're watching him just going,
She lived like it was ridiculous. Like everyone thought that she died of normal age, but she lived like 120 years. Now everybody's convinced that it's some kind of super medicine. And the way she was always screaming and angry. Yeah, must be a berserk potion of some kind.
Well, I get to see the zombies just murmuring to each other, not his brains.
Okay, so, and you smash with, I don't know, I guess you just use a cobblestone or something. Handy cobblestone. Crunch!
Too bad we're using the Breath of the Wild physics. The cobblestone explodes into sparkles. One
Okay.
goblin's dead.
One zombie city guard is smashed. Crunch. He is down.
His head rolls off. Inside there is no brains. He was a sad zombie.
Okay. Alright. The zombies, have we passed another minute? Looks like it. The zombies make another attack. Oh, wait, nope. Their kleptomania distracts them. They immediately steal all the equipment off of the zombie you just knocked down.
Well,
They
darn.
spend the turn looting.
One of them seems particularly fascinated with the other zombie's teeth. It now has 3 more teeth in its mouth.
They take everything.
They take everything.
The fillings, the just everything.
That's just gross.
They don't care. They're zombies. They are gross.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gross.
We're gross zombies. Okay. Next round.
We still have 14 mob members, 1 broken cobblestone, and a berserking
And a
farmer.
berserking farmer.
Alright. Looks like Schneider will be jumping in.
Uh-oh. You're gonna jump in.
I'm going to join the mob.
You're gonna join the mob.
Something.
Wait, you haven't been reading my notes, have you?
No. Maybe.
You better not have. You better not have read any of my notes. Okay. So. Well, if nobody declares an attack, it looks like the zombies get another turn. Tug on it. Okay. Okay, you want to smack them with other people in the mob again? Okay, you can do that. All right, you grab Farmer Plaid. Your berserk fury, you smash Farmer Plaid into one of the zombies. Okay. Crunch! Farmer Plaid is now unconscious. You now have 2 remaining mobsters, farmer mobs. But you managed to do 5 points of damage. So, you did good on that. Alright, now what? Oh wait, they were attacking, right. They hit... No, they missed. Right. They missed? How did they miss? You grapple a zombie. Whoa! Grapple! Oh! Oh dear! Grappling, is it? Oh! Is that how it's gonna be? Well! I happen to have the strangulation rules right here for grappling. Wait a minute, you can't strangle zombies. Grappling, huh? You sure you want to do that? I mean, my grappling rules are simple and elegant, the simplest and most elegant of any role-playing game ever written. Let's see. To just grab a zombie and toss it doesn't require you to continually hold it. I don't think that's really a grab. I think that's more of a Let me see. I think that this is just a grab and toss. A grab and throw. So let's see. Yes, like this guy, the monsters just merge together and become a more powerful zombie. Okay. Okay. It is? Oh, it wasn't. It was all sucked under the ground. You're part of the angry mob. Surely you didn't wander in from a farm that was okay from halfway across the dale just because you heard there was a mob being angry. Okay. You pick up and throw a zombie into another zombie. You're just like, ugh! You don't have to get into the full strangulation, pinning, grappling rules because you're not trying to hold it down. You're just trying to throw it. Okay. Boop. Boop. The zombies don't seem to be very happy to be thrown around. I heard that there was an angry mob. We were going to burn things and stab things, and I was like, hey, that sounds like something I want to join. Okay. So, what move do you make next? Oh yeah, the zombies get an attack. They're down one, 3 of them are injured. See, looks like they get a pretty good stab into Nico. You're now down 2 mobbers. You've got 1 left. Okay, a sharp wooden plank. Hey, you have an edge now. Slashing damage. And splintery. It leaves splinters behind as another trait. Alright. Crunch. The zombie is down, full of splinters, and struggling. Wait, what? You are the one who declared that you climbed down inside the city to go to the inn. But then there were zombies. You are most definitely here. Besides, you can't divide a mob. It's impossible. The mob is always one. It moves as one. When you enter a 5-foot room with an ogre in it and there's 150 of you, thump! They all just wedge themselves in the room somehow. All 150. In a 5-foot by 5-foot space. It becomes very uncomfortable for the ogre, let me tell you. One of us. One of us. Okay. You want to try to stab multiple at a time. Well, your pitchfork has 3 prongs, but you can only get 2 of them at once. Curse stabbeth! Okay. Minus a penalty for attacking multiple targets, and you end up with... boop. Boop. The zombies are starting to look nervous. They're finding themselves increasingly outnumbered and increasingly being damaged. Maybe we should go look for some reinforcements. Oh, I don't really want to get dead again. I've been there, done that. Wasn't fun. Their morale is starting to break. What do you do now? Don't. Oh, right. I should make sure that There. So that can't happen. And press the attack. Plank. Let's see. Your plank deflects off of his shoulder armor. Crunk. You barrel into a peasant and knock its head off. Snyder immediately turns on the mob and begins attacking another member of the mob. Shoulder tackle. It doesn't knock his head off, though. It just kind of hurts him. He's not happy. Hey, Farmer Schneider, what'd I do to you? No, this sort of thing is normal for angry mobs. Oops, crap. I gotta keep my dice together. Well, you're not even the one drinking. You're not the one drinking berserk potions, quote unquote. Alright, so this time, one of the guards backs up and decides to kick over the fairy hive into the mob. He starts just kind of onto the post, and the hive is leaning over towards you. It looks like it's going to come crashing down any moment. Okay. You shoulder tackle it. Its head does not come off, but it does get kushmushed. The remaining guards join the one that's trying to get the hive down on you. All three guards are trying to knock that down onto you. Triple vision. That's how you know it's good. Well, triple the vision, right? What? What's wrong with zombies in your mob? You have something against zombies? Huh? Though actually he jumped out off the wall. He's just some random farmers. Angry about their cows. No, it was tragic. There was this goat man, and I wasn't taking the fight seriously, so I didn't cast my buffs, and then... I will never underestimate an opponent again. Anyway, hey Dan, how's it going? Crunch. Okay. Dawn of the Dragons. Okay, you run up and you decide to try to crunch a zombie. You bite him. And you crunch. You do a point of damage. It proceeded to jab a zombie. Okay. This zombie is now on fire. Okay, the fairy hive finally comes crashing down among you. Angry fairies burst screeching out in all directions. They're quite angry. The hive splits open. Honey, chairs, fairy dust, all the little clothing, all of it just all over the place. A giant mess. Screeching fairies go around biting and clawing and stabbing at everybody, including the zombies, which at this point just run off. The only person who's not being attacked by fairies is the one that's on fire. They leave him alone. Whoops. Don't wanna reveal too much. We'll just I see. You missed the fight with the zombie city guards. You're now being swarmed by angry fairies that are biting and clawing at everybody. Okay. Fighting fairies is not quite like fighting zombies. It's more like it's a swarm. You grab one and just pound it into the ground, but there's hundreds more. Hundreds of hundreds. Screeching, angry, fairy. There's not really any way to fight them. No, not really. Nope. These aren't. Nope. Not Realm Grinder. Oh, right. Automatically, before you have to worry about any other thing, automatically you get the loot from the guards you beat. So, after beating the zombie guards, you find a new plow. The guards also had a tin cup and a garden hoe. Man, you should fight more kleptomaniacs. They have all the best stuff. And a garden gnome. The garden gnome is protesting. Hey, I'm not loot. Put me down. What are you doing? Just let me go. I like gardens. Leave me be. Oh, enlarge the text. Must I? I like this size of text. All right. I can do that. Boop. Boop. There you go. Yeah. A plow, a tin cup, a garden hoe. These are all things that farmers love. What? What kind of stuff did you think you'd get? What spears? That's not how RPGs work. You know this. You've played them before. You're going up in a Final Fantasy game, you beat an ogre, you don't get a club. You get some random GP and stuff. Yes, you're inside the arcane ruins of Labaros. That's where people voted to go. Because they're dark cloaky people there that are probably doing rituals or something. Not too clear, but you think they're probably the reason. At least that's what the people voted for. There were other people, other suspects, but this is the group you picked. It's okay. Yeah, they had spears. They were also kleptomaniacs and stole their own spears. So, anyway. RPG rules. Now, if you had stolen the spears out of their hands, it would have been different. Then you'd have gotten them. The steal command always gives you items that you wouldn't have gotten by killing somehow. Don't know how that works. Never did figure that out. But it's pretty consistent across RPGdom. You make a big stink until the fairies go away. Attack the darkness? What, with magic missile? Alright, fine. Some of the mob begin stinking. They're quite good at it. The fumigation that they create, they have been eating beans all week, pushes the fairies away from them. The fairies recoil from that part of the mob. Hey, don't make me send a gazebo after you. Alright. A bit more fumigation and the fairies finally go back to the ruins of their hive. Let's see. Hey, you're in the city. It's time to decide where to go in the city. There's a town square. There's the Great Temple. There's the old palace. Yeah, where do you want to go? Stink is a passive skill. Yes, it's a passive ability. Stink! Oh, right. Hold on. Okay. Boop! Options! Options are now there. There we go. Okay, all nice and organized again. To the inns. We've got one vote for a rectangle, one vote for the inns, one motion to type up the destinations. He pulls out a typewriter and begins typing his options. Palace. 2 votes for the square. Let's see, we need maybe... There's bound to be a blacksmith there. Okay. Going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Town square it is. Okay, and... Okay. Hold on. Encounter chart. On the way there, you stumble across... the ancient ruins of a far, far advanced civilization. Just beholding the majestic ruins boggles the imagination. For example, you see signs depicting a stick figure throwing the contents of a chamber pot out a window, with a red circle and a slash over it. Truly, this city must have been the height of attainable human progress. On the way, you pass by the Holy Fountain. You can tell it's holy because of the sunbeam falling exactly on it, and the fact that it's the only thing in the area not covered in grime. Also, there's a bit of celestial choir music that just seems to kind of hang about it all the times. You have heard of this place. If you can but gargle in its sacred waters, your attributes will increase. Or something like that. Maybe it was bathe or piss in it? You know, it had something to do with the water and increasing your attributes. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a shockingly buff, many-armed zombie thing. He sees you eyeing his fountain. Oh, no you don't. I was sent here to make sure no one else tried to spit in the fountain or replace their blood with its holy water or whatever other nonsense idea they get into their heads. I still can't believe how many adventurers come to this thing. So, you could just walk away, or you could do things. You'll have to decide what to do here. Hey, even more mobsters. Awesome! If it doesn't make any sense, don't worry. It probably doesn't make sense to half the people playing. Like me! But you can always check out the archive video and try to make heads or tails of it from the beginning. Let's do things. You pickpocket the fountain? His seduction skill. I swear I won't replace my blood, Mr. Zombie. Okay, seduction check. Wait, are you male or female? Okay. The multi-armed zombie resists the seduction check. He is just not interested in living anymore. He's only interested in cute undead things. Never checked. Oh no! Yeah. No, it's very unfortunate. The zombie is only becomes aroused by fellow undead. He's heavily biased that way. He's also dumb. Oh crap! I forgot it. Right. His stats. He's heavy, so you won't be able to toss him around quite so easily as the other zombies. What if I... In yourself? That would involve killing yourself. Any plan that involves suicide is probably a bad plan to accomplish your goals. To attain your desires. I guess I can elaborate on a few things. This is the goddess of sports, Muscular. Yeah, just sports. Usually only athletes worship it. And usually the scrawny kid that's always getting picked on will turn to this. These are all fairly self-explanatory. Element affinity of Earth. Naturally, this grants certain weaknesses to other elements, which, you know, his armor class is lower than the guards, so he's fairly easy to hit. You want to wield the new plow. It is sharp. It is shiny. Okay, let's see. So we'll do the plow first. Ah, you charge in with the plow. Okay. You successfully clobber him with the sharp end. It is very sharp. Oops, no, that's not right. There we go. That's the correct number. 7 damage. It also counts as keen, so it has twice the chance of critting. Ah! Okay, let's see. I know of a graveyard nearby. Want to meet some stiffs? Cute. What the hell? 3 undead roses from the town's morgue. What? Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Gah! Ah, sorry about that, multi-arm. Oh, right. Let's see. Okay. So, alright, he is mildly confused by your attempts to roleplay as an undead. He's not fooled, though. He may be dumb, but he does have eyes. Rotting eyes, but they still work. And you don't have a lot of ranks invested in disguise just yet. Maybe, let's see. Okay. Okay. The multi-armed zombie is going to grapple you. He's got many arms. He can grapple multiple people. Okay, let's see. So it's going to attempt to grapple you, but worry not, for Dungeons and Mobs has the simplest, cleanest, and most intuitive system ever devised. You're welcome. So first, it makes a touch attack against your armor class, right? Yes. Except your armor does not factor into this attack, obviously, because you're a commoner. So it succeeds on a roll of 1, which it handily beats. I mean, you know. This is followed by an opposed grapple check. This factors your size, your base attack bonus, your strength modifier, your racial bonuses, and any relevant magic items, feats, or perks. Naturally, if you're missing any limbs, this will incur a penalty. Okay. Okay, now you're pinned. Okay. Your turn. What do you guys do? Oh, wait, you're pinned. Right. Okay, you're pinned. You don't get a turn. Okay. It rolled really high. It pinned all of you. It's got a lot of arms. It's a professional. It's a professional at this wrestling thing, so it's really good. Now, at this point, it's got you by the throat, so we'll have to follow the strangulation rules. I've got that on a handy chart over here. You can last 1 turn, which is 10 rounds, which is 60 seconds before rigor mortis sets in. You're level 1. How long do you think you could hold your breath? You haven't put anything in your breath stat yet. Now comes the really intuitive part. Now you multiply your CMB by your weight class, then divide it by the opponent's CMD. Let's see, there are 21 of you with a total weight of 3,500 pounds and a total of, let's see, 42 limbs. Wait, no, I'm not. Your legs are also limbs. Well, also your fingers and your toes. Let me see. That's about 20 times 420 limbs. Is that correct? Yeah. Now, the cosine of the angle of the ascension is divided by the hypotenuse of a 90-degree triangle between you and the monster. We want to take the distance between you and it and integrate that, from which we will derive... let's just skip that part. I never really liked trigonometry-based attack rolls. Okay. No, you didn't escape, but you're no longer fully pinned. You are now only 7/16 pinned. Or was it 8/17? No, 17th is a stupid measurement. You're 7/16 pinned. What do you do? Pull out the guard gnome and pray. That must count as a magical item. Well, he is a magical gnome. It is true. Switch locations so he's grappled. What? They're so elegant and clean and simple. I don't know why everyone has so much trouble with grappling. It all makes sense. Yeah, you're 7/16 pinned. So now you can take any actions you could take while being 7/16th pinned. Oh, okay. Whap! Wait, no, that's a two-handed weapon. No, I'm sorry. You can't use a two-headed weapon while being pinned, unless if you were less than 1/3 pinned, you could. Gotta keep track of these things. What fields? Fountain dabblers always make excuses. Think I'm dumb. Stupid fountain dabbling adventurers. I'm not dumb. I'm just strong. That's what he says. Okay, you elbow him. Elbow him right in the side of the head. It's an unarmed attack. What did you expect? Yes. No! No, you cannot water plants with fountain. Oh, no! You're gonna treat him like a beholder. Said guard fountain. Adventurers, they keep trying to piss in fountain. Don't let them piss in fountain. Or all the other stupid things they try to do all the time. Well, not do stupid things to it, in it, with it. I don't know. You slash with a cobblestone. Clonk. You're bashing him with a cobblestone doesn't seem to help his ability to think any. Smart things. Yeah. He starts releasing some of the mob. I watch. If what you do is stupid, I'll start grabbing you again. He lets the mob go. Okay, hold on. No. Let me just hit something. Okay. Right. Okay. So, I'm going to count that as a win against the encounter, so you all level up, actually. You can now get better at plowing, milking, gardening, chewing on hayseed, or hog wrestling. Note that this provides no actual benefit to anything other than battling hogs. Which is weird, because I didn't know motorcycles existed back then. Anyway, also you get loot. You find a copper pan. Hey, a win's a win. A wooden spigot. A wooden eye. Oh. Hold on. I must keep all things centered properly. A brass milking pail. And a sackcloth shirt. Very nice. Hey, if anybody loses an eye, you've got a replacement now. Yeah. You try to pan for gold. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before you start gold mining the fountain, there's something you should... Let's see. Here it is. Before you lies the holy fountain. On its side is written a riddle. It starts with, "What is?" and is followed by these eldritch runes, the like none of you have ever encountered before. It's followed with, "The answer is in the water." Now, I can't really put these runes into words. They're really weird. They're really strange. But I'll just have to show you. I have an artistic rendition of what these eldritch runes look like. They're very mysterious. Very baffling and bizarre. Wait, I might be holding them sideways. This is probably how they're supposed to be. Yeah, that's the correct orientation. I leave it to you to figure out or interpret what they might mean. Now, what do you do? It might be. That's a fairly apt interpretation. That could be the case. I will wait patiently for you lot to figure out what smart things you do with the fountain. Fountain, not fountain. Gah! The multi-armed zombie is giving you the evil eye. He's watching you. Yeah, I see that. They are charging in. Get butt naked in the fountain. You submerge the nose. Okay. Anybody else do anything with it? Declare your actions. Anybody? The gnome is all like under the water. You drink? Okay, you drink from the fountain. The multi-armed zombie is trying hard to interpret if any of the actions are stupid. Okay, so here is what happens. Everybody who in any way touches the water, that includes your hand getting wet from shoving a gnome in, gets +5 to a random stat. And the stat you have landed on is your dimensions. Height, width, and weight. You have gained +5 randomly to your height, weight, and width. So, one person's head suddenly becomes 5 inches taller. Another person's shoulders become 5 inches wider. Another person's arm hair suddenly becomes 5 inches longer. That's a lot of arm hair. Holy shit. Yep. You gather some of the water in a tin cup. Good choice. Okay, that's what the sacred waters did. It's random. You have to roll for it. You can include anything you like on the list you roll, but it's gonna land on something random. Who said it helps? You might have just gained 5 pounds of weight. Weight in arm hair. Anyway, yeah, I didn't say it would be helpful. It's just +5 to a random stat or attribute. What do you want? The zombie scratches their head like, yeah, when I touched the fountain, I got +5 to my arms. It's been very awkward. Okay, so you were heading towards the town square? The town square, right? That's what you picked? Okay, hold on, I gotta find the town square now. Yeah, you're now an angry mob +5. Oh, the gnome! Right! He got +5 to his teeth, and they no longer all fit properly together in his mouth, so he's having a very hard time talking. It's okay, though. Extra teeth are always a good thing. You can never have too many teeth. Okay. Okay, the town square. Hey, yeah, that's true. You could hit Devi Liches now. Whether or not they take damage, I don't know. But you could hit them. Okay, so, there are a whole bunch of... This looks to be the epicenter of the ruin, so the buildings around this place are especially wrecked. There are a few fairy hives here and there. But what really attracts your attention is the gigantic pit in the middle of the town square. Huge gaping pit. Around the pit are symbols of all the major religions, all of which are upside down. How careless. That's a good way to piss off various deities. Well, except for Mareva, goddess of dyslexia. She's used to it. Actually, she's really loose with the pronunciation of her sacred name as well. There are robed people in a circle around the pit, all chanting. Let's see. That's the way of it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's robed people all chanting. I'll finish the descriptions, then we'll get to tossing gnomes in. Poor gnome. So here's what they're chanting. Come to us, Dark One. Let's see. You who bring us children to eat and keep our food safe and warm, help us multiply to continue in these great times. Om, Om, Om. Come to us, Dark One, you who bring us children to eat and keep our food safe and warm. Help us multiply to continue in these great times. Om, Om, Om. Okay, that's what's going on. What do you guys do? What do you all do? This feels like the final encounter in this adventure. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Just saying. Oh, and one sec. Boop. There. All their relevant and important stats. Oh, there's no statue. It's a hole. It's a big pit. It's a big hole in the ground with various upside-down religious symbols around it. Okay. So you start pissing in the pit. Wait, your animals were children? Well, I mean, I guess they must have been at some point. Guess it depends on definition of children. Attack? What do you attack with? How do you attack? In what manner do you attack? Also, one of your numbers pissing in the pit. They've all got their eyes closed. They're all holding hands, and they're all chanting. They don't even notice the They seem to be very into their ritual or ceremony or whatever it is they're doing. You shove one of them into the pit. Okay. You just smash down so that you break his hand holding and you force him into the pit. No! You hand the note. The guy who just got his hand holding broken with a member that was thrown into the pit is handed a gnome, and he's like, do that? Why would you? Is what he says. Okay, now what? We've still got plenty of people who can take actions during this opening round. Well, that's the whole point. You're not supposed to expect what's happening. And start plowing around the pit. You are quite skilled at this. You plow a 5-foot area within your 6-second round. He disguised as a pit to blend in. I've already explained now, you don't have disguise as a class skill. You're not good at it. You badly disguise yourself as a pit and come across as a ditch instead. How could you screw up that badly? Now they all think you're a ditch. You attack with the hoe. Okay. Bonk! You just clonk one of them. Just knock him out in one hit. Just falls boneless. Ceremonial dagger skittering away. Not again! We're evil, not misunderstood! Another one of the cultists grabs that one. You're helping him, not confusing us! We must die or we will fight! Top, says I! So, they come at you with their knives. One of them, are you persecuting us for our beliefs religious? Okay, so, they come at you with their ceremonial knives. Wow. They just rolled 2 1s. Okay, well, they fumble and fail and stab each other and themselves. Holy crap. 2 1s? Who rolls 2 1s? Ah. You already gave them the gnome. That only confused them. One of them has an arm full of gnome while all this is going on. Okay, you run up and you grab one and throw him in the pit. He gives the Wilhelm scream as he falls. The cultists are great fertilizer. Oh no! Okay. Okay. The garden gnome belongs to the cultists now. That's true. He also have a tin cup is full of holy water. From the sacred fountain. Yeah, there are a lot of you right now. Well, there are a lot of them too, though. A lot of cultists. Can you sell the wooden eye? Well, you are a farmer. Yes, haggling is a class skill for you. True, true. So you begin trying to sell them a wooden eye. It's exactly what you would expect from an angry mob. Disunity. Everybody's doing their own thing. Oh, I am sorry. I zoomed in and forgot that... Yeah. Oh, this was not originally written at this size, that's why. There you go. A sackcloth shirt. Very nice. It's just trying to sell cultists a wooden eye. You successfully confused one of the cultists. He is confused. And as we all know, confusion means he immediately begins stabbing the other cultists. That's just what the status effect does. It's consistent across so many RPGs. Shove the wooden eye into a cultist. No, the ditch is using the wooden eye right now. You'll have to wait your turn. Then you can pluck one of their eyes out and replace it. I think that's what you're trying to do. Okay. Cultists make another stabbing attack. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a 1 and a 5. One of the cultists manages to stab you. The other one falls on his own ceremonial dagger. Oops. Ack. Oh no, I lost a dice. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to. That's the second dice I've lost today. I'm gonna have to go searching around my room after this. Okay, well. Snyder, one of your mobs is now stabbed and bleeding out. You're fighting cultists. You plug a cultist with a spigot. That you can do. Ah! It hurts him a lot. It's like, ah! And there's a spigot stabbed into his head. Ah! Okay. At this point, a necromancer comes running from off in the side. Stop! Stop! It's a misunderstanding! A common one at that. He's a chubby necromancer in black robes. These are members of the noble count of Mareva, goddess of dyslexia and various other things. I know what it sounded like, but hold on, guys. Guys, you're doing the chant wrong again. Sorry we are. Mavera goddess, but doesn't mind. Look, this happens all the time. I know it's a little embarrassing, but they are a legitimate cult. They pay their taxes. They filled out all the proper forms. Well, mostly. I mean, a few discrepancies are to be expected in a case like this. Anyway, what do you guys want? Why are you here? Oh yeah, the mob, or in this case, the cultists, are hurting themselves. Each other. Well, yes, we stationed a guard there so that people would stop messing with the fountain waters. It does weird crap to anybody who who goes into it or messes with it. We want revenge. We're here for trick and treat. Okay. We're here for hawks, heifers, and hens. Okay, so you shout, "We want revenge! We're here for trick or treat. We're here for our hogs, heifers, and hens." And the necromancer is just like, okay. Is there one of you who will speak on behalf of the mob, please? I'm having a hard time. What's going on now? By the way, FYI, let me see. Sorry. Wait, no, sorry. That's a different adventure trail. Sorry. Got to keep track of where we are. Okay. Captain Derp wishes to be the speaker. I'm a ditch, so I can't speak, but I do have a mouth with which to scream. Okay. Something to my milking pail. All right, so Captain Derp, quick. Yeah, I think so. Speak. Oh, okay. Farmer Derp, what brings you to our city? We're kind of in the process of rebuilding the place. We want our lives back. I don't follow. You've come to necromancers because you want life? I think you want if you want to resurrect people, I think you need to go to one of those priests of light or something. Don't you dare. I've already misplaced too many of those. Our animals and barns. Your animals and your barns? Why would you think those were here? Look, your animals and barns have wandered off? They're missing? You can't find them. Is that the situation here? Okay. I'll tell you what. We have a crystal ball and we can scry. We can find where your animals and barns are. So would that work for you? Would that? No. The giant pit was from the destruction of the city. You know what? I don't care to get into it. Yeah. We're kind of doing the zombie reverse apocalypse thing here and rebuilding the place as best we can. Honestly, I'm not entirely clear what happened, but, probably termites were involved. You can never trust those things. They're evil. Pure evil. Animals are mysteriously missing under the big barbecue. Oh, don't worry about that. We put a net in the pit because people kept falling in it all the time. We were thinking of installing a full railing, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, so he escorts you to where a bunch of other necromancers are all hanging out, and they've got a big old crystal ball. Oh, hey, well, are those still living? Why are you bringing living people in here? What are they good for? Oh, God, they came on their own. They just need to look around with our scrying ball for a minute. Okay, let's see. Ah, here we are. The crystal ball turns on and there's a giant flaming eyeball staring at you. Ignore that. It's just some kind of glitch or something. Nothing to worry about. Smacks the crystal ball a couple times. Ah, here we go. We're getting better reception now. Okay. Let's see. Need one of you guys' hairs so I can zero in on your homes. Was it homes or barns? No, animals. Wait, did one of you bring any parts of your animals? Scrying and decent things? No, I don't know what you're talking about. He starts looking incredibly embarrassed. Okay, you've got a deep fried hog's leg you got for him. Oh, I love these things. Oh wait, this is for the scrying. Right, of course. The crystal ball focuses in suddenly on a scene that horrifies you. It is so much worse than you ever imagined. A dark chamber with cages suspended from the ceiling, the cows mooing despondently, the chickens clucking with depression, the hogs, those poor hogs, snorting in sorrow. But worst of all, your houses and your barns, they've been caged like animals. They creak in pure misery. This must stop. Justice must be done. Rage empowers your mob. +1 to all anger-related skill checks. I think I know where that is. That's the lair of the terrifying termite queen. Okay, so yeah, it's a truly despondent scene. I am sorry for relating such I should put a warning at the start of the stream that this would be getting into some dark subject matter. Oh, yeah. Termite Queen. Termites. What? Why do termites do anything? They're evil! So, that will be next time. I do not know when our next adventure will be, if it will be next week or the week after or when. There'll be an announcement video before it comes up. I have to take time to prepare everything. Oh, right! I'm forgetting the most important thing of all. You got loot! You got a complete set of ceremonial knives. Various religious texts. Pity you can't read. It's okay, they're probably full of misspellings anyway. A silver pitchfork! Highly effective against werewolves and hay. And seeds! Since you're farmers, you immediately identify the seeds. It's lettuce, tomato, and briar.
Yep. So, after this here, we're just gonna do some, get some feedback from you guys. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, sure. You guys can give me feedback.
This was an idea I had suggested to Hadriex last year.
I don't think the execution is quite what you imagined, though.
No, not quite what I imagined. But we're
Those
experimenting.
poor houses and barns. Oh, caged like animals.
Like, first and foremost, I'm thinking probably what I'm going to do is make
He's out of town now. We had a few people move out of town, sadly. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put that in the loot. +1 to all anger-related skill checks.
Ceremonial knives.
Sorry. Yeah, again, I hadn't originally... Let me resize that. Shoop. There you go.
It's getting smaller and smaller. You're going to need a magnifying glass to read
set
that.
of ceremonial knives. So now you can perform all sorts of ceremonies that involve cutting things.
But yeah, no, this is just meant to be more of a silly romp because I was looking at chat rooms going, it'd be just fun to have it interactive back and forth.
I wish I could remove the lag somehow, but that's something I don't really have a way to cut back any. That's just the nature of YouTube and streaming.
Yeah. Next time we may or may not actually have a map included. There's a
Hey,
lot of
don't start making promises. I have to develop all this stuff. I had 3 towns. I had temples and palaces. I had to develop so much crap. Now you want me to make maps for all of it too? Ah!
Hey, I chose my words carefully. I said may or may not. If any of you guys want to submit any form of art for this, feel free to. What you imagine the mob looks like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about probably doing an animatic to kind of sum up the adventure so far between this and the next episode.
Make it like a movie trailer. Get like the epic music from a movie trailer.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. You could get those bwahs from Inception. Bwah!
Because yeah, I made the teaser here with all the stick figures.
Yep.
It was fun to make.
They
Unfortunately,
weren't stick figures. They were popsicle stick figures.
Popsicles. But how can we come up with that crazy shit? That's for me to figure out.
That's his problem, not mine.
I don't even know where to get the art from. But definitely more popsicle sticks.
I'm gonna eat popcorn now.
I made that teaser, and I was like, you know what? We forgot to actually tell anyone what it was actually about. I just had the story.
Hey, I don't know what this is about either, so it works out. Popcorn.
But the crazier, the sillier it is, the more fun we can have.
Anyway, I'm looking at their feedback, though.
We have Simon. We can't read. How can we read our loot? If you full screen it, you can probably read it better. We'll copy paste it and put in the description at the end what the loot was. Time to listen. Listen, making me excuse. Oh, you have to make a gnome now. So good luck.
I know. The gnome is gone. He's gone from your inventory. He's joined the cult of dyslexia.
Yeah. So if you guys have any more feedback, we're happy to take it and factor in, because this is something new, something weird, and it seems like it could be a lot of fun.
I liked it. I had fun. They've sworn off grappling, though. Oh, and after all the work we put into making such clean and simple rules.
I mean, just look at that. It's all professional. Did they even see the front? Did he?
Yeah, it's all nice and simple, and it's just white. It's not showing the text again. Stupid camera.
D&M
okay.
strangulation rules. Super elegant rules. Very hard to make that. I sweated for hours.
Gnome from Secret of Mana, you mean the Earth Spirit that casts Earth magic?
Yeah.
I'd rather have Sprite.
Sprite. Oh.
Hey, we haven't perfected it yet. This is only episode 1. I figure I'd do a couple of these and we'll get the hang of it. The more people, of course, the better. The larger the mob, the better.
The more madness shall ensue. Yes, that one. So, Sprite.
Yeah. No. We are but humble necromancers. Why would we want to drive people away? Yeah, we love people. You provide the material for what we make our shambling abominations out of. If you guys left, it would put us right out of business, it would.
Yeah, you didn't get to saying that. Oh, well.
That didn't come up. There was a ton of stuff that didn't come up. That's part of DMing. You always prepare a ton of stuff that the players never see or hear.
Have you been subscribed to the channel? Or are you new?
Oh, he's been here for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Game Bug Finder.
I don't pay attention.
He's one of my regulars. Actually, these are all regulars. Ooh. I don't think any. Well, anyway.
There was no irregulars in this batch.
I think there was one earlier, but they ducked back out. I think. They were confused. Everyone was confused.
Right.
Yep. So as I said, I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after. It'll be a Sunday when I've had time to prepare the next adventure with the Termite Queen. Until then, well...
If you have any feedback, just leave it. We're listening.
Hey, we've got comments. They know.
Yep.
They know they can just drop a comment. Until next time, and every time. Yep, I will probably be doing some Baldur's Gate later today, after I've had a chance to eat breakfast and, that sort of thing. Or popcorn. Popcorn counts as breakfast, right? Yeah, totally. Totally a good, hearty, healthy breakfast. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. And Schneider. Bye.